All right, let's dive into something that drives so many of us absolutely crazy: Outlook calendar sync issues. You know how it is. When your calendar works, it's a lifesaver. But the second it stops syncing, your whole week can just completely fall apart.
I mean, does this sound familiar? You've had that sinking feeling when you add a meeting on your phone, and then it's just gone when you get to your computer? Or maybe a colleague books a critical meeting and you just don't see it until it's way too late. It's a super common frustration, and it leads to some pretty serious problems.
And let's be real, this is way more than just a small inconvenience. We're talking about missed deadlines, embarrassing double bookings, and that background hum of stress you get when you can't even trust your own schedule. A calendar that syncs perfectly isn't a luxury anymore, it's totally essential.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get this sorted out once and for all. First, we'll dig into why your calendar is even failing in the first place. Then, I'm going to give you a step-by-step troubleshooting toolkit. We'll even tackle the nightmare of shared calendar conflicts. And finally, we'll look at a way to stop these problems from ever coming back.
Okay, first things first. Before we can fix anything, we gotta know what we're up against, right? So, what's actually going on under the hood when your calendar decides to go on strike? Well, it usually boils down to one of a handful of common culprits. And here's the frustrating part: it could be almost anything. Yeah, sometimes it's as simple as a bad Wi Fi connection. But other times it's something way sneakier, like an account setting you haven't looked at in years. Heck, even your own antivirus software can get a little too protective and block Outlook from doing its job. Just knowing these are the possibilities is half the battle. All right, enough complaining about the why. Let's get into the how to actually fix this stuff. We are going to walk through a really simple step-by-step toolkit to get your calendar back in line. And we're starting with the easiest and honestly the most common fix. Seriously, before you pull your hair out, do this one thing. Check for updates. It's amazing how many problems this solves. And I don't just mean the Outlook app itself. Make sure your whole operating system, Windows, Mac OS, your phone's OS, is up to date. These updates have critical bug fixes. And please don't skip the restart. It's what actually makes the updates stick.
So, updates didn't do the trick? No problem. Let's pop the hood and check some settings inside Outlook. This cached exchange mode is a big one. It basically lets Outlook keep a local copy of your calendar, which makes everything faster and more reliable. And if you're on a team, you have to make sure download shared folders is checked. If it's not, those shared calendars just won't work right. Now, for all you Windows users, Microsoft tucked away this handy little repair tool. The most important step here is to make sure Outlook is completely closed. Then you just head over to the control panel, find the mail icon, and hit repair. It's designed to automatically find and fix corrupted stuff, so you don't have to. And of course, let's not forget our phones, because these problems happen there all the time. Sometimes the fix is as simple as going into your phone's main settings and just making sure the calendar's toggle is on for your account. If that fails, clearing the app's cache can get rid of old, buggy data. And if you're really stuck, the nuclear option is to just delete the account from the app and add it back. A fresh start usually works wonders. Okay, fixing your own calendar. That's like tidying up your desk. But shared calendars? That's like trying to organize a massive office party with 10 different planners. This is where things can get really, really messy. So, why do shared calendars break so often? Well, you've got all the usual suspects, plus some new troublemakers. The biggest issues are usually wrong permissions, like someone can't edit when they should be able to, and caching delays, which means you could be looking at an old version of the calendar. And then there's the classic too many cooks in the kitchen problem, everyone trying to edit the same event at the same time. And this right here shows you exactly why getting permissions right is so crucial. Look, if someone can only read the calendar, the risk of a problem is pretty low. But the moment you give them edit, or even worse, delegate access, the potential for conflicts just skyrockets. A delegate can accidentally cause chaos without even knowing it.
This brings us to this brutal but important concept called last right wins. Picture this. You and a coworker both change the time of the same meeting at the exact same moment. Whose change gets saved? Well, it's whoever's data hits the server last. The other person's change just gets erased, vanished. This is a huge reason for all the confusion with shared calendars. So what do you do when this happens? Here's your 3-step rescue plan. First, always check permissions. If you can't edit something, that's your first stop. Second, you can force a manual refresh with the Update folder button. And if all else fails, the best fix is to just remove the calendar completely and have the owner invite you again. It creates a clean connection and usually solves the most stubborn problems. Okay, we've gone over a lot of ways to fix things when they break, but honestly, who has time for that? Constantly playing digital firefighter is exhausting. What if you could just prevent the fires from starting in the first place? It's time to switch from being reactive to being proactive. And that's where we get to the really good stuff. This is where a tool like the Virto Calendar App comes into play. See, it's not about replacing what you already use. It's about taking the Microsoft tools you know and making them way, way better by solving these exact headaches we've been talking about.
Just think back to all those frustrations. Remember jumping between 5 different calendars? Well, a unified view puts them all in one spot. Boom, problem solved. Worried about your phone not talking to your desktop? Seamless integration handles that. And that last right wins disaster? Centralized management helps stop it before it even starts. At the end of the day, it's all about connecting the dots. It takes all those separate pieces of Microsoft 365 and makes them actually talk to each other. And you know, that seamless connection is what turns team planning from a total nightmare into something that just works. And that's really the main takeaway here. You've got a choice. You can keep playing whack-a-mole with sync errors every other week, or you can adopt a system that was built from the ground up to prevent those problems. It's about getting ahead of the chaos. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Is your calendar just another tool you have to constantly fight with, or is it a powerful asset that makes you and your team more productive? Maybe it's time to stop just fixing your schedule and finally start empowering it.